Have you ever gone sailing? The San Francisco Bay, they say if you can sail there, you can sail anywhere in the world. There's tides and there's wind and there's all sorts of things going on. And there's this cool thing called confused sea, which is a metaphor for leadership and for trying to be of service to the people that report to you, because it's never so clear. So imagine this. You're sailing from Sausalito to San Francisco. And in my case, it was a tiller. It wasn't a wheel, it was a tiller. And the wind does come from the southwest. And it was a pretty good wind. It's gentle, but strong. All of a sudden, across the bay from Alcatraz to San Francisco, you see this white line. And you can see it in the distance. And that's when the ebb and the flow, the tide is meeting as it shifts. Because twice a day, the tide changes, right? So you know that you're hitting it when it's actually going through its transformation. And the weirdest things happen. And this is why it's very similar to leadership. So here you are in total control and you're having a great time and everything's, you're just going right along and it's just so beautiful. And then you hit confused sea. The boat starts to rock. I mean, it's all over the place. The wind starts to change too. And the sails go back and forth like that. And it's crazy. It's so intense and it's wild. And you're, what? And it lasts for about, maybe 20 seconds. And then all of a sudden, the boat starts to steady. Your hand goes back. The wind just gets to where it is. And you're just sailing like you were before, right over to San Francisco. Confused sea is what it's called for that moment when they're meeting each other. And it's such a metaphor. I think of it all the time when I run into somebody and I think something is working and then all of a sudden it's not and there's chaos and everyone's all upset and everything like that. And I remember that if I just let it, go, try to help through it, that pretty soon the hand will be back on the tiller and you'll go for the location that you're supposed to go for or the destination or the solution that you're looking for. But that is part of leadership to not get upset about, to be with, above, in, and okay with. Confused sea. And as a leader, you have to know that you will get through it. If you're trying to pivot, you're trying to do certain things and giving direction, and then all of a sudden there's chaos. If you just hang in there, because it's not going to last very long, because it's natural when you bring that kind of disruption, or even if it's improvement, and then pretty soon you're back in the right direction. So know that it's normal. For new leaders, know that there is confused sea. Just stick with it, stay with it, because you will get through it and then back in the right direction. The best way to get through it is to stay calm, stay steady, because you will get through it.